No soil, no repotting, no mess on the floor, and no gnats in the kitchen. These 6 houseplants don't just survive in water, they genuinely thrive in it, growing healthy roots, producing new leaves, and living indefinitely in nothing more than a clean vessel and fresh water. The result is the simplest, cleanest, most beautiful indoor garden you can build, and it requires almost nothing to maintain. Here's exactly what to grow. If you've never grown a plant in water before, start here. Pothos is the most foolproof water-growing plant in existence. Cut a stem with 2 or 3 leaves, place it in a glass, and within 1 to 2 weeks, white roots emerge from the nodes. From that point, it just grows indefinitely, trailing new leaves over the edge of the vessel and asking almost nothing in return. What makes Pothos so naturally suited to water is the way its root system adapts. The roots that develop in water are longer, paler, and specifically structured to pull oxygen and nutrients directly from a liquid medium. It's not struggling in water, it's in its element. It grows in almost any light condition, from a bright sunny windowsill to a dim corner that most plants would simply refuse, making it the most flexible choice on this list. Change the water every 1 to 2 weeks, add a single drop of liquid fertilizer each time, and this plant will trail beautifully through your home for years. Peace lily is the most sophisticated plant on this list, and the only one that actually flowers while growing in water. Those elegant white spathe blooms above glossy dark green leaves with clean white roots suspended in a clear vessel below. It's one of the most genuinely beautiful natural displays an indoor space can hold, and it asks remarkably little to maintain it. The reason peace lily adapts so naturally to water is that in the wild it grows along streams and in waterlogged tropical forest floors. Water culture isn't a compromise for this plant, it's close to where it came from. When transitioning a soil-grown plant to water, wash every trace of soil from the roots completely before placing it in the vessel. Any soil left behind will cloud the water and rot the roots before they have a chance to adapt. Keep it in bright, indirect light and away from air conditioning units and cold windowsills, and this plant will flower reliably, grow steadily, and stay beautiful for years in nothing but water. Lucky bamboo is the only plant on this list that is commercially grown and sold specifically for water culture, which immediately tells you how naturally suited it is to this growing method. The distinctive jointed green stems topped with small leaf clusters are genuinely architectural in quality, more like a living sculpture than a conventional houseplant, and they thrive indefinitely in a simple vessel of water with almost no intervention required. Use pebbles, glass beads, or decorative stones to support the stems and keep them upright. Lucky bamboo needs something to anchor it physically, and the right stones become part of the display as much as the plant itself. Group stems in odd numbers, 3, 5, or 7, for the most balanced and visually interesting arrangement. One important note: Lucky bamboo is sensitive to fluoride and tap water, which causes the leaf tips to brown over time. Filtered water or collected rainwater makes a noticeable difference, and it's the simplest upgrade you can make to keep the stems and leaves looking clean and healthy long-term. Heartleaf philodendron is one of the most reliably beautiful plants you can grow in water. The heart-shaped, deeply glossy leaves are among the most elegant in the houseplant world,
And what surprises most people is how quickly it grows in a water vessel. For many growers, it actually moves faster in water than in soil, because the roots have direct, immediate access to both moisture and dissolved oxygen without any barrier between them. The transition to water is remarkably smooth. Philodendron naturally produces aerial roots along its stems to absorb moisture from the air, and those roots adapt to a water medium within days of submersion. When taking a cutting, make sure to cut just below a node, the small bump where a leaf meets the stem, and ensure that node is submerged. It's the node that produces roots, not the cut end itself, and a cutting without a submerged node simply won't root no matter how long you wait. Pair it with pothos on a shelf for windowsill. The similar trailing habit but subtly different leaf shape and color creates a genuinely beautiful, cohesive display without any formal arrangement required.
Spider plant is the most generous plant on this list. It doesn't just grow beautifully in water, it continuously produces its own offspring, sending out long runners tipped with small spiderette plants that dangle below the mother plant like a living mobile. Place each spiderette in its own water vessel, and within a week it develops its own root system and begins growing independently. One plant, given enough time, quietly populates your entire home with free new plants without you lifting a finger. It's also the most cold-tolerant plant here, comfortable in temperatures as low as 13 degrees Celsius, which makes it suitable for cooler rooms and windowsills where other tropical water plants would struggle. In lower light, the white-striped variegation fades slightly toward plain green, a good sign that the plant needs more light, but not a sign that it's in any serious trouble. Spider plant is remarkably difficult to damage even when conditions aren't perfect. Grow it in a hanging vessel or on an elevated shelf where the spiderette runners can dangle freely below. This is where its most distinctive and beautiful quality fully reveals itself.
Chinese evergreen closes this list as the most forgiving, most adaptable, and in many ways the most strikingly beautiful plant here. The patterned leaves, in combinations of silver, dark green, gray, and white that vary dramatically across varieties, create a foliage display so detailed and so individual that each plant feels genuinely unique. In a water vessel where those leaves are held upright without soil structure, the whole plant takes on a sculptural quality that elevates any room it sits in. It adapts to water culture with minimal stress and almost no adjustment period. Simply clean the roots thoroughly and place them in a vessel. The root system takes 3 to 4 weeks to fully establish, after which the plant settles into a confident, steady rhythm of new leaf growth. Be patient in those first weeks. Once it finds its footing in the water, it commits completely. Where Chinese evergreen truly stands apart is its light tolerance. It genuinely thrives in the kind of dim indoor conditions that would stop most other water-growing plants in their tracks. The one thing it won't tolerate is cold. Keep it above 13 degrees Celsius at all times, and it will reward you with beautiful, patterned foliage and water for years.
Six plants, 6 vessels, a living, growing indoor garden that never needs a bag of soil, a drainage tray, or a repotting session on the kitchen floor. Water growing isn't a workaround for people without outdoor space. It's a genuinely better way to grow certain plants indoors. one that makes the root system part of the display, eliminates the most common houseplant problems, and creates something that looks as intentional and beautiful as anything in a design-forward home. Water, glass, life. That's all it takes. If this video inspired you, hit like and subscribe for more ideas like this one. Leave a comment with which plant you're starting with and what vessel you're using. I genuinely love to see what you create. Go fill a glass with water, put something in it, and watch it grow.